Hello childrens, indices and cube root. Under this lesson, yesterday we studied the laws of indices, okay, and application of these laws on some examples we seen it yesterday, okay. Today we are going to see the next part of our lesson, that is the meaning of numbers with rational indices, okay, the meaning of numbers with rational indices. So here the first is the meaning of numbers when index is a rational number. When index is a rational number of the form 1 upon n. 1 upon n. So if you see here, you will notice that here it is 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 5. It may be, so 1 upon 7, 1 upon n. In this form inside, if rational number is there. Rational numbers means, which I told you, the numbers are which are in the p upon q form. The numbers which are in the p upon q form, but q is not equals to, p and q are the integers, okay, and q is not equals to 0. Q is not equals to 0, okay. Then to show the square of a number, to show the square of a number, the index is written as 2, and to show the square root of a number, index is written as 1 upon 2. See here what I said, that to show the square of a number, how we are showing the square of number? 2 square. This is called as a to show the square. If we want to show the square, what we have to write? 2 raised to 2 or 3 raised to 2, 23 raised to 2. In this way we have to write the squares. But when you have to show the square root of this, if you have to write the square root, okay, square root, actually square root, let's understand this, then I will tell you, okay. Suppose I wrote it here 25 square, and here square root of 25, how to write? In this way we are writing square root of 25, yes, square root of 25, but this sign we can write in this way also, 1 upon 2, 25 raised to 1 upon 2. The meaning of this is also square root of 25, understand? Or this we can write as a 25 raised to 1 upon 2, understand? This is the way of writing. And what is it in its answer? Its answer is 5. Its answer is 5, okay. So here it is given that to show a square of a number, we are writing 2 as a power, and if you want to show the square root of a number, you can write power as a 1 upon 2. And here it is, the example is given, that same example just now I explained, that is given. Square root of 25 is written as under root 25 using the sign. This sign is called as a radical sign. That sign is called as a radical, okay. And that sign we can write as a 1 upon 2 form also, but where? In index. Means suppose here 25 raised to 1 upon 2, okay, or 36 raised to 1 upon 2. In this way we can write the square root, okay. So one more thing I want to just revision, I hope you knows it. Suppose I am being writing here 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 13 square is 169, 169, 15 square is 225, 21 square is 441, okay. So here in this example inside, the numbers which I am marking it with the this color, these numbers means these numbers are called as a square root, square root. And the numbers which I will underline with this color, wait, it was deleted. So 2 square is equal to 5, 2 square is equal to 4. So here 2 is a square root, SQUARE, square root, and 4 is the square, 4 is the square. That thing we have to keep in your mind, okay. What I said, that if 2 square is 4, then 2 is a square root and 4 is a square. If I written 5 square is 25, 5 is the square root and 25 is the square. If I will write 13 square is 169, 169 is the square and 13 is the square root. Okay, so this is the revision. So here it is, in general square can be written as a square or the square root can be written as a, means if we are not writing any number here, but if we are not writing any number, this is 2. Okay, because square means 2. So just now I shown you, if you have to write the 25 square, okay, so square root, how you can write that? 25's square root means 1 upon 2. Square root you can write in this way, square you can write in this way. Okay, now similarly cube, that is about the square. So cube root, how we can write? For example, okay, under root 27, if I will write it here, under root 20, cube root of 27. So this we can write in this way also, 27 raised to 1 upon 3. A cube root of a means a raised to 1 upon 3. Okay, so in this way you can write it. Next point is the, for example, 4's cube is equals to 64. The 4's cube means what? 4's 3 time multiplication, 4 into 4 into 4. 4 4 the 16, 16 4 the 64. Okay, 4's cube is 64. So you can write in this way also, 64 is the cube root. 64's cube root is 4. Okay, so means the both meaning is same. 64's cube root is 4, and you can write in this way also, cube root of 64 is equals to 4. So this sign you can write in this form also. Okay, just now we seen that if it is a 25 is here, you can write here 5 raised to 1 upon 2. Okay, its square root we have to take first of all, and its power we have to write. Okay, so from this, in this way we have to write. Now here it is cube root of 64. So how to write? Cube root of 64 can be written as cube root, means this sign into the 3 cube root of 64. You can write it in this way, otherwise in this way. Note that 64's power 1 upon 3 means its answer is 4. Just now I shown you before, say example inside, 64 raised to 1 upon 3 means 4, because it is the cube of 4. 4 4 the 16, 16 4 the 64. Okay, now here we will see how many times multiplication of 3 had done. 1 2 3 4 5. 3 raised to 5. 3 raised to 5 means its answer is, if you done the multiplication, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81, and 81 3s are 243. Okay, so 243. So how to write this now? Cube root we understand, square root we understand, but here 5 times came. So how to write this? Fifth power of 3. How to read this? Fifth power of 3 is 243. Fifth power of 3 is 243. Okay, conversely means its opposite. Fifth root of 243. Fifth root of 243 is expressed as, how to express this fifth root? So here just write down this 243 and fifth root, that's why 1 upon 5 you have to give as a power, or you can write in this way also, 243, or I will write here this side, 243's power 1 upon 5 means square root of, we can write it as a, in this way, fifth root of 243. Hence is equal to, so its my answer is 3, you know that. Okay, means 243's fifth root is 3. In general, nth root of a term is expressed at, in general, that is also you have to understand, because it may be asked in the question. In general, how we are writing? Nth root of a, nth root of a is expressed as, nth root of a means what happens? We have to write a at denominator, and nth root means here it will come, or how it will comes? 1 upon n, in this way. So here 128 so here we have to 7th root of for this question, for example, 128 raised to 1 upon 7 means 7th root of 128 is equals to how much? In this way. Say how to read this? Reading is important. How to read this? 7th root of 128. 7th root of 128. How to read this? Tell me now. 12th root of 900. See here how it is given. 12th root of 900. Next example is the this 5th root of 10. How to read? Reading first understand. 5th root of 10. Okay. So in this way you have to write. So express the following in the which form they told you? Index form. So how to write 5th root of 13? So 5th root of 13 you can write in this way. 5th root of 13. How it is given here? See here. For if you are not understanding, then you just see this also. You can write this or that, anyone. So here this form is given to us in question. We have to write in this form. So how to write? First of all, you just write the 13 and 5th root is given. That's why you write it here 1 upon 5. Understand? So this is the 5th root of 13. How to write 6th root of 9 then? 6th root of 9, write 1 upon 6. 6th root of 9. Okay. Next question, square root of 256. Square means what I told you? Square means 2. So here you can write square root of 256. You can write in this form 256 raised to 1 upon 2. Understand? Now we will see the question number 4. Cube root of 17. How to write cube root of 17? So 17's power 1 upon 3. Cube root of 17. Next is the 18th root of 100. 80th root of 100. So 100's power 1 upon 18. You can write 80th root of 100. And 7th root of 30. 7th root of 30 means 30's power 1 upon 7. In this way, first question all of you complete. And write the nth root of a. Means how you can write in this form? So 4th root of 81. How it is given here now? Now they gave us question in this form and we have to write the answer in this form. So 7th root of 128. Same here you have to say that 4th root of 81. This you can write F-O-R-T-H. F-O-U-R-T-H. 4th root of 81. This one 2 means square. So square root of 49. So right here square root of 49. For this 5th root of 15. Write in words 5th root of 15. For this 9th root of root of 512. And then 19th root of 100. 19th root of 100. Then next 7th root of 6. In this way you have to complete the second question. So practice set number 2.3 is your homework that you have to complete today. And the next part of the lesson that we will see in our next lecture. Okay. So today all of you complete 3.2. 3.1. Then we will take tomorrow 3.2. All of you understood all the whatever I taught you today, reading and the how to read the nth root form inside and the index form inside. Both I taught you today. So all of you complete it. So first point we have completed, that is the which one? Meaning of the numbers when index is a rational number in the form of 1 upon n. And the second part, that is the meaning of a number having index rational form m upon n. M upon n. So tomorrow we are going to study this m upon n form. Today we see 1 upon n form. Okay, numerator here 1 and denominators are different, but tomorrow we will see the another form, that is the m and n means two different numbers are there. Then we how to do this, that we will see tomorrow. If I will teach you this today, it will be confusing. So make the today's concept perfect. Then we will take the next second form in our tomorrow's lecture. So that is homework. Complete it and send me on my personal number. Okay, so today we will stop here only. Okay, thank you and have a good day.